Tim Puddam is born in 1937 in a small village on the Kentish coast as the illegitimate son of a young woman who dies in her early 40s. After her death in 1959, Puddam decides to move to London as he does not have any sense of belonging to his hometown anymore. He finds cheap accommodation in Bayswater and work in a snack bar in Soho. Puddam is not only a jazz fanatic. His favorite musician is Thelonious Monk, but also an intellectual who reads books and who is interested in what is going on in the world, both politically and culturally. His intellectual pursuits do not go together with his lifestyle or his job. However, without any formal education or money, he is reduced to the kind of life he is leading. But, unambitious by nature, he is quite content with it for the time being. Very early during his stay in London, Puddam is confronted with petty crime through his contact with guests and workmates. When he is offered some extra money by one of the older regulars, he tags along with him and suddenly finds himself in a place where dirty pictures, which were illegal at the time, are taken. He is then approached by the owner of some adult bookshops and encouraged to become a pornographic photographer himself. The customers like his pictures, which are sold under the counter, and Puddam makes some good money. He is initiated into the world of private parties where old blue movies of foreign origin are shown to middle-aged upper-middle-class men in the company of young, attractively made-up women. At one of those parties, where he works as the projectionist, he meets a man who later turns out to be Stephen Ward, one of the key figures in what will later be referred to as the Profumo affair. Ward supplies Puddam with a good many models for his photographic sessions. Eventually, Puddam buys an 8mm amateur movie camera and starts shooting pornographic movie shots himself. His short-lived career is already over in early 1963 when he is told by his employer that the industry has moved on and that cheap Scandinavian imports are now in demand, which are also in color rather than black and white. Puddam keeps on working at the snack bar and in addition is commissioned to do some serious photography about London for foreign magazines. He has become a respectable citizen with a new girlfriend who does not know anything about the shady business he has left behind. It is then that he feels he is being haunted by his past.